Happy Valentine's Day. I love this day. I really do. I've had such a great time so far thus far. You go to wedgeaholics.com and you go all the way to the first one. You can go and you can see the historical perspective of all my Valentines. Tell you my top 4 most memorable Valentine's days. Valentine days. Okay, so number 4 was my worst Valentine's Day, actually. I made a whole video about this. I was 17, and I had a girlfriend at the time who wasn't really my girlfriend because she was, like, in this Christian fucking orb of a fucking, like, denial thing going on. This one Valentine's Day, this guy at the time that I was talking to decided to drive and visit me. Like, he drove, like, 8 hours, and I was like, shit, but I can't leave my girlfriend, so I know what I'll do. I will get a date for my girlfriend. So then we'll double date. So it was me and my boyfriend and my girlfriend and her date. Anyways, life goes on, we start drinking, and before you know it, I'm hooking up with my girlfriend, I'm hooking up with my boyfriend, I'm hooking up with my girlfriend's date, and that would be the worst Valentine's Day ever. I'll just link it below just for fun. Okay, okay, so number 3, I was dating somebody at the time, and we had been dating, I don't know, like, jeez, that's bad. We had been dating for a while to the point where we were living together. Okay, we'll put it that way. But I had been regularly hooking up with another chick. And if you go in my books, you can go read all of these stories. So the first chick was, it's like Hannah and Timmy, that was that story. And then this one is Isabella and Taylor. And I was dating Isabel in this story and living with her, but I was like, I'm not gonna say I was dating Taylor, but I was canoodling often with Taylor. Not sex, because I said no 3 times. 3 times! Just saying. But I was cheating on my girlfriend. I was cheating on Isabel. So, that wasn't really great for me because on Valentine's Day, I set up this epic, like, scavenger hunt for Taylor because we were in different states, and I literally thought this whole thing out and was like, you need to go search Google for this, and then I was basically giving her clues for a password to an email so she can go in and read like these 3 emails that I strategically planned out, and it was like one of our songs, and then it was setting the mood with like a fire, and then, sorry, my dad thinks I'm his Valentine, so he keeps texting me, and then the 3rd one was like 20 things I love about you, and I put all this effort into my side chick, and my girlfriend at the time wasn't like happy about it. Before you know it, we're fighting, and I ended up locked out of my apartment. I remember sitting in my car and being like, fuck, and then like I would be like banging on the apartment, and then like there was like a chain. Like, and I never, like, said, hey, like, I'm cheating. No, I'm 100% sure Isabel went and read it in my books and then acted accordingly. 2, my second most memorable one. So, I'm gonna lump these 2 together. I was dating, this chick in this story who, the first Valentine's Day we had together, we had been dating probably, like, 10 or 11 months at the time, and I had, like, I think I made dinner, there was wine, it was all romantical and shit. And then we had sex, and I remember after I had sex with my ex, rolling off and being like, yeah, we should, like, probably break up because, like, nothing lasts forever, and, yeah, it's pretty much that. And I, like, dumped my ex. Don't worry, because the next Valentine's Day after that, she pretty much was like, fuck you. Actually, no, she didn't. She was like, I'll be there at 8, right? And I set up this elaborate, like, I got her favorite, like, desserts, and, like, I had this little balloon and card and all this bullshit, and, I sat in this empty house, because we were just moving to a new house, and I sat in this empty house, no internet, no TV, nothing, no furniture. I had created this, like, picnic with these, like, candles and shit, and, I got stood up. Yeah, I got stood up for about 5 hours. It sucked. I was really butthurt about that. Yeah. We ended up, eventually, after that Valentine's Day, we ended up breaking up. Yeah, and, spoiler alert, we'll get back to that. Anyways, the number 1 most memorable Valentine's for me was, this is not chronological. I saved this because this is actually number 1. My best friend in the entire world. Literally, surprised the fuck out of me because I was like, we should be Valentines, and she was like, I fucking hate Valentine's Day, and I was like, you're a fucking bitch. She's like, fuck you, like we're like sisters, kinda. She's like the sister I never knew I didn't want. And bought me my favorite food, which is a fat bag. If you guys know what that is, if not, Google Sergi's fat bag. Favorite food ever, and had it delivered to my room with a brand new book to write in, and I literally, like, I actually had, like, tears of joy. I actually was so blown away because her and I, like, took it as a joke for Valentine's Day, but, like, I snuck in her room and, like, put up balloons and shit, and, like, got her, like, fat-free chocolate, which doesn't exist, and, like, did this whole thing, and I really didn't expect her to do anything, and she, like, blew my mind. And I will always hold that dear to my heart because she really showed me that, like, love has nothing to do with relationships. Because fuck bitches get money. But, like, wholeheartedly, my very, very favorite, most memorable, awesomest, best Valentine's Day was with one of my best friends. And no, oh my god, now I get Galentine's Day. Wow, you guys should really, I didn't really get that till just now. So it's Valentine's Day again, and, yeah, that one ex I had at that time where I had, broken up with after sex, and, then who stood me up, yeah, we're kind of back together, kind of, a little bit. Right, but we're not physically together right now because we are not good at Valentine's Day, and we would just like to prefer not to celebrate it because we are that terrible at Valentine's Day. Can't fucking blame. I can't blame. I can't really blame. I think I'm just gonna take my dad up on his offer, and he'll just be my Valentine. We're going out on Friday night. He's gonna pay, and that's all I gotta say. We're done.